And good evening. Welcome back out again here to Albany, night number 3 of tournament action here on Albany TV. The first matchup of the night. It's number 3 seed Platte Valley versus the number 6 seed in North Andrew girls. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. The Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Jefferson and South Nottoway School Districts, North Andrew School District, and the Printer New Shopper located in Albany. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. Taking a look at the matchups for tonight. First game of the night we have here is the Platte Valley North Andrew girls, followed by the pool play game of Princeton North Andrew boys. Our third game of the night will be the Pattonsburg King City girls, and our final game of the night will be the Stanberry Pattonsburg boys. Taking a look at these two teams here, North Andrew, Platte Valley, how they made it here into the tournament for here into the consolation side of the tournament. North Andrew lost to number 2 seeded Stanberry last night by a final score of 59-28. For Platte Valley, they lost in a seed upset against Worth County as the Lady Tigers defeated Platte Valley 53-31 on Tuesday. We'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame, and we'll get things started as we'll hear from the from our color commentator for the evening in Mike Atkins and our public address announcer Derek Brown with tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups when we come back in a moment.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpless smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set again here for our first game of 4 on night number 3. And again, we welcome in our color commentator for the evening, Mike. We got the number 3 seed Platte Valley, number 7 seed North Andrew, and we now have had the pleasure of watching all the teams that have been or that are in the tournament now at least once. Taking a look at these two teams, what do we look to expect here from the number 3 seed Platte Valley, number 7 seed North Andrew?
Let's start with North Andrew, because last night they just got blown out of the water early by Stanberry's pressure. They had 6-foot Caitlin Schisler on the ball, or on the ball in the point of their 1-2-1-1 press, and they had a heck of a time navigating that. I thought they played a little bit better
in that second half.
In the second half, but Stanberry's just so aggressive. They fouled a lot. I think we were talking about both teams were in the bonus with like 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, and that's just almost unheard of, and so it's tough to get anything done. Having said that, they've got some seniors on the perimeter that I think should mean some better things for them. My question might be where are the points going to come from. We know Tegan Miller can score a little bit. Briley Reynez had a couple of baskets last night that I thought were impressive. I'm still kind of wondering what Shilnick can give them in the post area because she had to go against size in Stanberry. So that's my bigger concern. They're going to play man-to-man defense. We didn't see them pressure or press full court. So that's what I think we'll see. I think they're going to get an easier test. One of the things we were shocked at not only the fact that the 6th-seeded Worth County beat Platte Valley. I think the margin of victory was
the biggest thing. Yes.
What was the stunner? Now, Platte Valley we talked about this during the game. They had a lot of second chance opportunities, had a lot of open shots, especially around the basket, and they just could get nothing to fall. And I assume they played one of the better teams in the area, and South Harrison lost by 3 to them. I've got to think that down the road they're going to shoot the ball better.
Yeah.
And especially after that loss had to be somewhat of an eye-opener for them. And I expect to see a completely different team tonight. Now, one of the things that struck me watching Platte Valley, they don't have the quickness that I think we've come to expect from some of the past Platte Valley teams. They've got some experience. They've got girls that have been there and done it. But I think
we also kind of talked about a little bit in that game where they've had players that have experience, but they don't have experience in their new role.
No, Maya Ray kind of does.
Yes.
I mean, she was one of the two main.
Her and Bliley were the two kind of main ones last year.
they were the main scorers last year, and Maya had trouble getting anything to fall.
Yeah.
And she's going to be the focus of a lot of defenses too, to where can somebody else step up and hit some shots, and we'll see what happens tonight.
We'll get set for tonight's national anthem, followed by your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Remember, tonight's starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. Here's public address announcer Derek Brown.
At this time, please rise, remove your hats, and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. Our first matchup is a girls' consolation semifinal between the number 3 seed Platte Valley and the number 7 seed North Andrew Cardinals. Visitors on the scoreboard will be the Cardinals, and their starters are number 3, Lillian Richardson. Number 4, Briley Reynez. Number 11, Kyra Lassen. Number 13, Tegan Miller. And number 32, Megan Schiltnick. The starters for the number 3 seed Platte Valley, number 5, Kinsey Redden. Number 11, Miley Holtman. Number 14, Maya Ray. And number 15, Emily Langford. And number 24, Allie Day.
So again, those are going to be your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups for North Andrew: Lillian Richardson, Briley Reynez, Kyra Lassen, Tegan Miller, and Megan Schlitnick. For Platte Valley, Kenzie Redden, Miley Holtman, Maya Ray, Emily Langford, and Allie Day. For North Andrew, they'll wear their road black uniforms, white lettering outlined in red. Platte Valley, their home white uniforms, maroon lettering outlined in blue. And as we get set to tip off this first game of the night, remember to tip off your future retirement by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396.
Well, we got what amounts to a long halftime for North Andrew.
Yes.
They were here late last night, got to turn around and play the early game tonight.
So, yeah, the North Andrew girls and boys played the last 2 games, now play the first 2 games tonight. Platte Valley had a day of rest and practice, you would assume, after their game on Tuesday. And the opening tip-off won here by North Andrew.
Yeah, I still say it's high school kids. They're gonna react pretty well.
Yeah. First shot missed that time by Reynez. Comes back up to Miller. Reynez with it on the wing. Drives in, passes it up top for Richardson. Drives
nice
in,
drive.
goes in off glass for 2 for Lillian Richardson.
Boy, that is something, that drive to the basket and the finish, that's something Platte Valley had a lot of trouble with against Worth County.
Langford with the basketball on the wing. Sends it to the corner for Ray. Langford with it trapped, loses it.
Oh, got away with a push.
Richardson pushes it out for Reynez. For Miller inside the paint. Finds Schlitnick on the block, puts it in off glass for 2. So North Andrew doing a really good job at trapping on that last possession. Trying to send it into Allie Day, thrown a little too far over her head, out of bounds. On the pass that time from Kenzie Redden. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter of play. It's a 4-0 lead here in favor of North Andrew. Reynez sends it for Miller. Trying to send it inside. Schlitnick back out for Richardson from 3. Misses off iron. Holtman on the rebound. Ray to bring the ball across. Quickly over to the left wing for Redden. Drives in, puts it in off glass for 2.
The way she shot that, I almost thought she was throwing a lob.
Yeah. A little bit of full court pressure put on here by Platte Valley after maybe seeing some of the troubles that North Andrew had last night against the pressure. Quick pass to Schlitnick goes through, picked up by Reynez. Her shot misses just short off iron, tipped around. Reynez comes away with the rebound. Driving back in, Richardson off glass for 2.
Well, there's pressure and there's pressure.
Yes.
And this is going to be a different kind of press than what they saw from the Bulldogs.
Holtman over to left wing for Redden to Ray. And they're going to get a foul called here on the drive, and they're going to put against Megan Schlitnick. That will be her first, team's first.
Little half-court zone trap from the Cardinals, but I don't think they want Schiltnick out trying to cover
Maya Ray
on the wings.
Holtman shot, no good. Richardson on the rebound, then a foul going to be called against Emily Langford on the rebound. Richardson will inbounds here for Reynez. Little 1-2-2 token pressure here by Platte Valley. Miller up top for Richardson. And they're going to get a travel called here against Richardson. Holtman for Ray across midcourt. Loses it off her foot. Jump ball is going to go to Platte Valley.
Good hustle by Miller to get on the floor and force that jump ball.
Ray will inbounds here for Platte Valley. Goes through the hands of Holtman. Picked up by Kenzie Redden for Langford. Back up to Holtman, top of the key. Maya Ray faked the three, now drive. She's going to be fouled. They're going to get the foul here against Briley Reynez. That is her first, team's second. 5:04 left to play in the first. 6-4 now is lead here for North Andrews. Holtman knocks it down from the left elbow.
Nice little inbound.
Reynez throws it over top the defense for Schlitnick on the block. She is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. They're going to get Allie Day this time here on the foul.
Yeah, I
think they
got that right. I didn't think Day fouled her. I thought Ray may have.
So it goes against Ray. That's her first, team second. Schlitnick will miss on the first. Checking in here for Platte Valley will be Maggie Swinford along with Whitney Redden. Also checking in is Chloe Peary. As Schlitnick hits the second. 7-4 North Andrew leads, 4:45 left here in the first quarter. Langford has it stripped away here by Reynez. Takes it with her left hand, leaves it short off iron. Rebound pulled in by Ray. Up top for Langford, over to left wing for Peary. Down to Whitney Redden. Up top, Ray from three. Bounces off front iron and falls in.
Shooter's bounce.
Tied up now at 7. Miller will get the ball across midcourt here for North Andrew. And now Platte Valley will trap. And they're going to get a foul called here against Whitney Redden as they try to get the pass to Reynez. Foul against Whitney Redden is going to be her first, team's third. Langford will check out as Kenzie Redden will check back in. Reynez to inbounds here for Richardson. Man-to-man pressure here for Platte Valley.
Oh, might have got away with a double dribble.
Reynez drives, will be fouled, will go to line to shoot two. Foul will go against Chloe Peary, her first, team's fourth. North Andrew will be in the bonus for the final half of this first quarter.
Well, it is a short sample size, but from the two games we've seen against Platte Valley, they've really been susceptible to just putting the ball on the floor and going hard to the basket. They've had trouble stopping it.
Ford checks in for Richardson as Reynez hits the second free throw. Maya Ray to bring the ball across, sends it for Whitney Redden. Back up top for Ray, and she's going to be fouled here by Reynez. Couldn't quite slow herself as she tried to come out for the steal. That she's going to pick up her second now, team's third.
Also, Ray did a pretty good job of stepping back to the pass, which is kind of a lost. Come meet the ball. That's kind of a lost
art
a lost teaching point.
Ray up top here for Kenzie Redden. Drives. Trying to get it down inside. That time to Swinford. Picked up here by North Andrew. Richardson back in for Reynez. Send it across for Ford, up top for Miller. 3.5 left here in the opening quarter. They're going to travel called here against Tegan Miller. Can't change that pivot foot.
No. One of the things I see from Platte Valley, if they would keep the ball moving against this trap, sooner or later somebody's going to come open because everybody's flying around. They're going to get
the
another
foul now here against Miller. And now both teams will be in the bonus here after the next foul, as that's the first on Miller. Team's fourth. So each team with 4 here with 3:14 left here in the opening quarter. Peary with the basketball up at the top of the key. Maya Ray leaves it off for Whitney Redden over to the right wing for Peary. Drives baseline. Sends it back out in the corner to Ray. Kenzie Redden trying to go back door, that time to Peary. And they're going to get a foul called here on the floor against Schlitnick. Won't matter as they will be shooting free throws.
Much better possession, though. Reverse the ball back and forth a couple times, got a backdoor cut. I think if they'd have hit her earlier, she'd have had an easy layup. But just that little delay allowed Schildnick to get there.
And she'll pick up her second. First shot from Peary misses off back iron. Checking in here for North Andrew will be Hayden Manley. Checking back in here for Platte Valley is Allie Day. Also checking in, I believe, was McKenna Wolf. All right, take that back. It's Aubrey Coleman. As hitting that second free throw is Peary. She will come out. Checking back in will be Emily Langford. Tied up at 8 with just a little under 3 minutes left to play in the opening quarter. Tegan Miller, top of the key. Jump ball stays here with North Andrew.
And if there is one advantage, maybe a little more depth would go Platte Valley's way.
Miller, top of the key. Drives down to the right wing, now drives, puts it up. Can't get the shot to fall as the rebound pulled in by Coleman. Ray drives, goes right off glass for 2. Platte Valley with the lead here 10-8. Mike, I'm not certain. I believe that may be the first lead here for Platte Valley in this tournament. Through their 2 games as a jump ball goes to Platte Valley.
I think you could be right.
So I can't remember if they had a lead against Worth County at all.
I don't remember.
It would have been early.
Mm-hmm.
Over to left wing for Redden, into the corner. Maya Ray, shot from 3, drains it. As Ray might have kind of opened things up here a little bit. She's quickly with 8 points after that three-pointer. 13-8, Platte Valley lead, 2:05 left here in the opening quarter. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments? Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
The full court shot.
And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
His shot at the buzzer.
Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ball game from 2018 till today right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
13-8 is the lead here in favor of the Platte Valley girls. 2:05 left here in the first quarter. North Andrew basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Miller, cross for Reynes, quickly down to Lassen, trying to send it back out, tipped away, picked up here by Maya Ray. Into the corner for Langford, back to Ray. Drives in, goes up, and will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2.
Foul's really starting to mount for North Andrew.
And that's going to be the third on Briley Reynes here with 1:44 left in the first. Ray gets another shooter's bounce, this time off the free throw. Reynez will check out. Checking in for North Andrew will be Caroline Biergo. And Ray hits them both, and she's now in double digits with 10 points. Biergo almost got caught with the travel, but instead it was a perfect pass right to Maya Ray. Day to Langford baseline, back to Ray, shot from 3. Bounces off iron, rebound pulled in by Miller. Richardson drives, can't finish. Rebound pulled in by Day. Into the corner for Coleman. Back up top over the left wing for Redden. Cross court for Coleman for Emily Langford.
North Andrew's kind of come out of that zone trap now just with a straight 2-3 zone.
Ray, corner 3. Misses off iron. Day on the putback, no good. Third chance opportunity is good. (17-8) is the lead. And it'll be a jump ball at midcourt. Will go to North Andrew. .7 left here in the first quarter. 17-8 now. Platte Valley with the lead. Lillian Richardson with the basketball, top of the key. She will send it into the corner for Ford. Back up top for Biergo. Her shot from just inside the three-point arc, off the mark. Langford on the rebound. Shot bounces around, no good that time from Maggie Swinford. And another jump ball is going to stay here with Platte Valley with 7.3. Langford inbounds. Up for Maya Ray. Gets it, goes up inside. The paint will be fouled with 4.9. The foul will go against Presley Ford, her first. Ray will sink the first free throw.
Well, and she looks like a completely different player
Yes.
than what we saw the other night.
Well, even from like the beginning of this game,
Yes.
she kind of just come on in about
Pretty tentative.
the last 3 minutes of the first quarter, and now already with 12 points. Richardson tied up here with 1.3, and that's not something
No, that's
you
not
want
what
if you're North Andrew, because now you lose the possession to start out the second quarter. Inbounding will be Miller. Trying to get it to Ford, and they
There
do
you
not
go.
touch it. And it'll be Platte Valley basketball with an opportunity to steal a bucket here before the end of the quarter. As it looks like Aubrey Coleman going to have to come out, a little bit of a bloody nose or something. As checking in here will be Allie Day. Don't know if they're checking to see if there was blood anywhere. And it looks like we have a different number here for Aubrey Coleman as well. Her number will change here in the program to number 22. And we're going to take a quick blood timeout as they get the blood cleaned up on the floor. We're back. Well, I take that back. We're apparently done cleaning up the blood. Ball inbounds for Day, spins around. It was Swinford. Spun around, couldn't get the shot to fall. 19-8 though, Platte Valley leads after one quarter of play. They'll be back to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Looking for the best deals right here at home? You'll find it in the New Shopper. Every week, the New Shopper brings you community updates, local events, and money-saving bargains from businesses you know and trust. Whether you're checking out sales, finding services, or just staying connected with your neighbors, the New Shopper keeps you in the loop. Want your message in every home? Advertise in the New Shopper, where community shops first.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, you're family.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the second quarter of action. 19-8 is the Platte Valley lead. And it will be Platte Valley basketball to start out the second quarter of play.
So Platte Valley kind of finished that on a 12-1 run to end the first half.
I think it was a 12-0 run because, I mean, it was –
Well,
they came back.
It was 7-7.
Yeah. Bringing the ball across midcourt here is Holtman. Ray back up to Holtman, top of the key for Kenzie Redden. Into the corner to Ray. Holtman, left wing three. Rolls out, ball tipped around. Schlitnick with the rebound. Back in transition, Richardson. Bumps off of Holtman, puts it in off glass for two. Kenzie Redden with the basketball, sends it up for Holtman. Over left wing for Ray. Back up top for Kenzie Redden to Holtman. Right wing to Langford. Reverses it again to Langford on the right wing. And back over left wing to Kenzie Redden. Shot from three. Drains it.
See, already we've seen more than we saw the other night against Worth County.
Well, and remember also, Platte Valley, I believe, put up 17 three-pointers in that first game. Scored none as Maya Ray with the steal. Can't finish. And it goes out of bounds here off of North Andrew. And already they've hit two from behind the arc tonight. Sorry, they've hit three from behind the arc tonight. Shot no good that time from Holtman. Rebound picked up by Miller. Quickly sends it up for Ford. Off glass for two. Langford up top for Holtman, over to left wing for Redden. Cross court to Langford. Holtman to Redden to Maya Ray at the high post. Holtman top of the key, three. Misses off the mark. Ball knocked around, picked up here by Lassen for Richardson. Trying to quickly get it up for Ford. And she's not able to corral it as it goes out of bounds. Maggie Swinford will check in here for Allie Day. With 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter, in the second quarter, 22-12 is the lead in favor here of Platte Valley. Holtman dribbles in, trying to send it out. A foul going to be called. They're going to say she was in the act of shooting. That might be a little lenient.
I think she maybe was.
I think it was more trying to pass it, but foul went against Ford, her second, as Holtman hits the first. Ford will check out as Cambrielle Stevie checks in. And hitting the second is Holtman. Miller for Richardson, trying to get it quickly across to Lassen. Can't corral the pass, and she's going to be called for the foul. That'll be the first against Lassen, team second.
Well, like we saw against Stanberry, North Andrews really struggled against the pressure from Platte Valley here, and they've kind of turned it up a little bit from the start of the game.
Well, and with North Andrew and their foul trouble, really kind of got away from that trapping zone now.
That was bothered Platte Valley.
And now Platte Valley's kind of going to it in the full court and then switching to a man-to-man as Ray misses the shot from three. Jump ball will go to North Andrew.
Kind of get a three-quarter court 1-2-2 pressure.
Schlitnick gets it down to Lassen. Up off glass for two. Holtman quickly up. Swinford going to be called for the travel. Miller sends it across here for Stevie. Miller gets it across. Now he'll slow things up and try and set up the offense. Lassen from three, rolls out, rebound. Going to be picked up here by Maya Ray. Trying to go coast to coast, little Euro step off glass for two. Ray with 14 points in the ball game. Her team leads 26-14, 4:26 left here in the second quarter. And this one going to go out of bounds here off of Swinford. Allie Day will check in. Also checking in is Hannah Clam. And it looks like McKenna Wolf. Lassen from the free throw line dribbles in. Takes it with her left hand off glass for two.
Might have got away with the travel, but
it's the NBA Euro step.
Yeah.
And a double dribble called here against Kenzie Redden. 26-16, 4:10 left here in the first quarter. Platte Valley with the lead here over North Andrew. Tegan Miller basketball, trying to bring the ball across midcourt. Straight man-to-man pressure. Trying to turn the corner, now sends it over to the right wing for Lassen. And they're going to get a reaching foul called here against McKenna Wolf. That'll be her first. Team's first as well. .352 left here in the first. Maya Ray will check in here for Langford. Miller to inbounds here for the Lady Cardinals. And that's a 5-second call.
Good defense by Platte Valley.
Kenzie Redden up top, over to left wing for Ray. Back for Clam. As Platte Valley continues to reverse it. Back over to left wing, shot from three. Misses short from Ray. Ball bounces around right to Ray. She goes up and will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul will go against Miller, her second, team's third. Hitting the first is Ray. Biergo will check in here for Stevie. Ray misses off the front end. Rebound picked up though by Ray. Can't get the shot to fall. And Lassen will pull down the rebound. Pass to Richardson, out of her reach, out of bounds. (27-16), 3:15 left to play here in this second quarter. Right wing for Kenzie Redden for Clam. Back to Redden, right wing, shot from three, misses long. Goes right to Maya Ray, who dishes it off. Shot no good from Wolf. Swinford on the rebound, back to Redden. Ray drives, puts it up off glass, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound. Another shot off glass, good for two. She's also picking up the boards on offense.
That's 4 offensive boards for her in the first half.
I think 3 of them in the last 2 or 3 possessions.
I think you're right.
And a steal now here by Ray. Gets it off for Redden. Puts it up, can't get it to go. And this one goes out of bounds off of Ray on the rebound.
Just about had another one.
Yeah. Aubrey Coleman will check back in a different jersey. Miley Holtman will check in along with Langford. (29-16), Platte Valley with the lead. Trying to get to last and stolen away here by Holtman. For Ray. Langford baseline, jumper, knocks it down. And a timeout called here by North Andrew. 2:13 left in the second quarter. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
The administration, board, faculty, and staff at the Jefferson School District are proud of the accomplishments of all of the students enrolled at the Jefferson School District. The students at the Jefferson School continue to soar in all of their extracurricular activities by putting in the hard work and dedication that is needed to succeed. The Jefferson School District wants to wish Platte Valley the best of luck this season.
North Andrew basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. They trail 31-16 here to Platte Valley with 2:13 left in the second quarter. And the pass from Lassen barely kept in play by Richardson and then goes out of bounds.
See a little frustration build against this pressure too. And with the foul trouble, they've had to come out of their zone trap, which in all honesty really bothered Platte Valley, we thought, but they just kind of got to get away from it.
Redden back up to Holtman over to the right wing for Langford. Maya Ray sends it back out. Up top to Holtman over to left wing. Kenzie Redden shot from 3. Misses off back iron. And a jump ball is going to stay here with Platte Valley. Kenzie Redden checks out as Langford will check back in. Checking in was Finley Moutre. Inbounds for Holtman, left wing 3. Drains it.
She's taken a few. That's the first one to hit.
Lassen to bring the ball across midcourt, stolen away here by Moutre. Gets it now for Ray. Trying to drive through some traffic. A foul going to be called on the floor. Next one will put Platte Valley at the line as the foul goes against Tegan Miller, her third. Miller with 3. Also with 3 on the bench is Reynes. Lassen checks out. Miller will check out as well as Richardson will check in along with Bjerga. Into the corner, Maya Ray wide open. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in, though, by Holtman.
Double dribble.
1:17 left to play here in the second quarter, 34-16. Platte Valley girls with the lead. Ford bounces this one off her foot, out of bounds.
Well, with these soft presses, and by that I mean they're going to let you have the ball inbounds, and then when you dribble, they're going to try to look to trap. But you want to take the ball to the trap, and as before it closes, reverse it or get it back, look long and opposite up the floor.
Holtman no good, kept in play by Moutre. Right there, Aubrey Coleman goes back up. She'll be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2.
And I think what's happening is either North Andrew's not taking it to the trap at all, or they're going too deep and allowing themselves to be trapped. You see that second trap starting to come. That's when you got to make a pass, get it back out of there. You always want to keep somebody behind the ball so you can get it reversed.
Peary checks in here for Langford, as also checking in here is going to be Allison Riley for Holtman. Second free throw up coming here for Coleman, with just underneath a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Misses off back iron, tipped out of bounds off of Megan Schlitnick. Maya Ray from the free throw line bounces out. Rebound pulled in by Megan Schlitnick. Rebound gives off here for Richardson. Drives, goes strong at the glass, will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2. Foul will go against Allison Riley, her first, team second. Richardson will hit the first. And hits them both. Over the left wing with it is Peary. Over to the right wing. Shot from 3 from Finley Moutre. Misses off iron. Picked up by Ray. Comes back out here to Riley. Moutre down to Coleman. Going to be called for the travel. Langford will check in here for Moutre with 26.3 left in the second quarter. 34-18. Platte Valley with the lead. Richardson over to the right wing for Biergo. Knocked away by Ray. Picked up here by Chloe Peary. She'll bring the ball across. Gets it to Ray and going to be travel called at midcourt against Chloe Peary. Richardson from the right elbow, little runner, can't get it to fall. Got the rebound put back, but not in time for the buzzer. And we go to halftime with Platte Valley ahead 34-18. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The North Andrew School District's winning culture has helped cultivate the minds of their student athletes. The North Andrew School District works to provide a safe and orderly environment in which all students will learn and develop their potential and become responsible members of a global society. Helping their students succeed in sports, in the classroom, and for the future is the North Andrew School District in Rosendale. The board members, staff, teachers, and community members of the South Nottoway R4 School District in Barnard are proud of their students. The South Nottoway athletes use the hard work and perseverance that they learn in the classroom and apply it to their extracurricular activities. South Nottoway R4 School District, continuing to do what is best for students every day in everything they do. The South Nottoway R4 School District wants to wish Platte Valley the best of luck this season.
Thank you for watching tonight's Albany TV broadcast. Don't forget to turn on your Facebook notifications to never miss out on a broadcast like this one. If you would like to be a part of our broadcast, give Jared Rolvis a call at 660-254-4800. If you have something in mind that we should broadcast or have any comments about tonight's game, you can also message us on Facebook. Thank you again for watching.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany, as here at the half it's a 34-18 Platte Valley lead here over North Andrew. Remember, your halftime tonight here on Albany TV brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. Take a look here at the stats from the first half for Platte Valley. They're shooting 11 for 32 from the field, 4 for 16 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 12 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Maya Ray with 17 points, 7 points on the night here for Miley Holtman, 5 points for Kenzie Redden, 2 points for Emily Langford, and Allie Day, 1 point on the night for Chloe Peary. For North Andrew, they're shooting 7 for 16 from the field, 0 for 2 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Led in scoring at the moment by Lillian Richardson with 8 points, 4 points for Kyla Lassen, 3 points for Megan Schlitnick, 2 points for Presley Ford, 1 point of the night for Briley Rainez. Also, foul trouble here for North Andrew, 3 fouls for Rainez and Miller, 2 fouls for Ford and Schlitnick. For Platte Valley, they have nobody that has more than 1 foul.
Well, a couple of stats that really jump out. The main thing, Platte Valley has doubled up the number of shot attempts in the first half, and that goes to 2 things. Platte Valley has 8 offensive rebounds, and they have also forced 16 turnovers while committing 8 of their own. But 16 turnovers for North Andrew. You heard me say it before, and I always used to try to emphasize to our teams, you guys like to play offense. That's 16 shots at least that you didn't get because you turned the ball over. So that's one big issue. And then you mentioned the foul trouble. I think that manifested itself in a couple of ways. Starters had to sit down, and also we thought that their half-court zone trap really bothered Platte Valley.
Yes.
At least early on. That doesn't mean Platte Valley wouldn't have adjusted and figured it out, but it really bothered them. And then the foul trouble kind of forced them to play more of a passive, contained 2-3 zone, and it just kind of opened the gates then for Platte Valley. And then, let's face it, North Andrew didn't handle the pressure well for the second game in a row that we've seen them.
Yeah.
They either dribble too far into the trap or they're not aggressive at all. And in trying to take the ball to the trap and then reverse it, we talked about that in the first half. So with that, they're down 16. That's not an insurmountable margin. But let's face it, we didn't think Platte Valley could shoot the ball any worse than what we saw against Worth County. And would you say they were 0 for 17 from the three-point line against Worth County?
4 for 16.
They've already got 4 here. And Maya Ray has been a 4 of 17 points. I've also got her for 7 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds.
And I want to say that Maya Ray didn't have over 5 points in that game. I'm looking that up here in just a second here, but.
Yeah, it's not a knock on the kid. I just thought she looked really tentative against Worth County, and I think she started out this game and looked pretty tentative. And then she did get a couple of free throws and got an easy.
I take that back. She had 9 points.
She had 9, but still, we thought she was tentative offensively. And here she got a couple of free throws, had a driving layup that she kind of took a bump and finished it. And after that, it was kind of off to the races for her. And North Andrew's got to figure out a way to get her under control and hope that they can get some misses. Outside of that, Platte Valley hasn't done much inside. But they have hit some shots from the perimeter, but that's kind of the nature of North Andrew's defense, too.
Exactly. We'll be back to start out the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
The full court shot. And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it! His shot at the buzzer. Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ballgame from 2018 till today right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
Welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start second half action. 34-18 is the lead here for Platte Valley over North Andrew. It will be Platte Valley basketball to start out the second half of play. And
if they're going to crawl, if North Andrew's going to crawl back into this or get back into it, they've got to keep Reynez and Miller on the floor.
Yes.
And if they go out, I think they've really got some issues. Because then you almost feel like it leaves it completely up to Richardson to handle the pressure all by herself, and that's a tough way to go for anybody.
So we'll see which Platte Valley team we see come out. Is it the one that we had the other night in the start of the first quarter, or the one we saw here in the last quarter and a half here? And then for North Andrew, you see maybe what sort of adjustments they made during halftime to try and break the pressure.
Well, you assume they have to be talking about breaking the press.
Yes.
That had to be maybe concern number one.
Yeah. So coming back out here for Platte Valley will be Ray, Redden, Day, Holtman, and Langford for North Andrew. Take the back. It's actually North Andrew ball here to start out. It is Reynez, Miller, Richardson, Schlitnick, and Lassett. Miller with the basketball, top of the key. Sending it over to the right wing for Lassett. Caught in that trap. Trying to send it back up. Stolen away here by Redden. Leaves it off for Langford. Jump stop. Puts it in for two. 36-18 now the lead here in favor of Platte Valley. Reynes trying to quickly get it to last, and she's going to be fouled. Foul is going to go against Allie Day.
Well, and there you see a little bit of the change. Go long and opposite over the top of that pressure. Went back and forth from Miller to Reynes.
Miller on the baseline. Trying to send it inside to Schlitnick. Trying to go strong, but they're going to be called for a travel.
Oh, they got to.
Ooh, are they going to get the foul first? They did get the foul on Day before the travel.
He had a little foot shuffle.
Reynes will inbounds here for Schlitnick. Can't corral the pass, and it goes out of bounds. (36-18, 7:20 left here in this third quarter. Holtman with the basketball, top of the key. Up for Allie Day, over to the left corner. Sending it inside for Langford, and dribble goes off her foot, out of bounds. Miller sends it across for Reynes. Has it up at the top of the key, trying to set things up here for the Lady Cardinals. Up for Miller. Right wing to Richardson. Miller. Reynes into the corner with it for Lassen. Richardson from just inside the three-point arc. Drains it.
That's a good possession by North Andrew.
A lot of good ball movement. Found the open player.
Drove the gap, penetrated the gap, kicked it opposite, had a wide open look from about 12 feet.
Kenzie Redden back up for Holtman. Over to Langford. Maya Ray from three. Drains it. Give her now 20 in the ball game. Miller gets it across, sends it back across for for Reynes. Miller kind of missed Schlitnick down open on the block. Back to Miller, her shot from three. Misses. Rebound picked up here by Platte Valley. Langford back up top for Holtman to Ray. Sends it out. Shot from three from Kenzie Redden, long, out of bounds.
Well, we've talked about good adjustment by Coach Ellifritz. You know, we talked about the two ways to attack those soft presses, and one of them is take it into the trap and reverse it. The other is throwing the ball over the top of it, and that's kind of what they've chosen to do.
Lassen down in the block amongst the trees, loses it. Comes out, picked up by Richardson. For Miller. Back cut, drive, and unable to finish, but does pick up the foul that time, is Reynes. Foul will go against Allie Day. That's now her third. With 5:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Reynes's free throw bounces out. Langford Day. It's Day, Holtman, and Redden that check out. Checking in is Peary, Whitney Redden, as well as Maggie Swinford, as Reynes hits the second free throw.
Now back to a little pressure from North Andrew. They just about have to if they're going to get back into this.
And they're going to get a travel call here against Chloe Peary. 18-point ball game in favor of Platte Valley. They lead 39-21, 5:14 left here in the third quarter. Miller to bring the basketball across midcourt here for the Lady Cardinals. Has on left wing, down for Schlitnick. Sends it out. Reynes from the free throw line. Misses off iron. And goes out of bounds off of Platte Valley. Reynes has had some looks here in the second half, and lid just kind of on the bucket at the moment for her. Miller with it right wing. Trying to get the high post for Reynes, and they're going to get a foul called here against Maya Ray. That'll be her second. Team's fourth.
Well, if they can do it, Miller's the one I'd like to see them try to get some shots for her.
Next foul against Platte Valley will send North Andrew to line. They get it to
there's
Miller.
one.
Bounces around on the hoop and finally rolls in.
Used it all.
Langford up top for Ray. Back to Langford. Trying to send it down inside to Swinford, and they're going to get a foul call here against North Andrew. I believe it's going to go against Schlitnick. That is going to be her third. Team's first here of the quarter.
Ooh.
Ball inbounds to Swinford. So there was a play like that the other night where someone wide open, just pass it right to him, and they got an easy bucket. That's exactly what Swinford had there.
I think Coach trying to call a change to man on the out of bounds, and somebody didn't get the memo.
Schlitnick's shot no good on the jumper from the block. Rebound picked up here by Platte Valley's Maya Ray. Dribbles into traffic and is going to be fouled. They're going to get Miller. And the foul against Miller is now her fourth, as we're not quite halfway through the third quarter of play. And you'd assume she's going to have to come out. As Ray hits the first free throw.
Well, I would think she's not going to be down long. I mean, trying to crawl back
down
into
from
this.
19. It's one of those things that's how much better is she going to do you later whenever you're down, as Whitney Redden almost took that one across the other side of the floor as a travel going to be called here against Reynes as she came away with the steal. Emily Langford inbounds here for Swinford. Whitney Redden on the right elbow. Finds Langford left wing, sets herself, shot from three, rolls out. Rebound pulled in by Ford. Stolen away here by Ray. Has her shot blocked, picked up by Schlitnick. Then stolen away by Langford. Swinford. Redden, little runner off glass, too strong, bounces around. And the jump ball is going to go to Platte Valley. Cambriel Stevie will check in here for Lassa. And a timeout going to be called here by Platte Valley. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John?
So sorry about that. Welcome back out here to Albany, as in that time that we've missed, Reynes has picked up her fourth and fifth foul in about a total of maybe 5 seconds. And Allie Day hits the first free throw. Misses on the second. Ball tipped, though, back to Platte Valley. It's a 43-24 ball game in favor here of Platte Valley in the third quarter. 2:37 left here in the third. Miley Holtman sends it back for Langford. Drives, and a foul going to be called here off the ball against Platte Valley. And it's going to go against Aubrey Coleman. That will be her first. (43-24), 2:25 left here in the third quarter of play. Richardson with the basketball, right wing, sends it up top here for Hayden Manling. Richardson back up for Biergo. To Manling. Finds Ford, drives, and she is going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul going to go against Emily Langford. That'll be her second of the night. Again, North Andrew is in the bonus. We'll be shooting 2 free throws here for the rest of the third. Platte Valley will be in the bonus after the next foul by North Andrew. Will be shooting free throws from here on out, as Ford hits the first. Second attempt here from Ford. Bounces off back iron. Rebound pulled in by Platte Valley. Miley Holtman to bring the ball across midcourt. Sends it to the right wing for Langford. Into the corner with it for Coleman. Trying to get it back for Kenzie Redden. Shot no good. Tipped out of bounds off of Platte Valley. McKenna Wolf will check in here for Allie Day. Schlitnick and Lassen will check in here for Biergo and Stevie for North Andrew. Ford to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Cardinals, and she's going to be called for the travel. Just dragged the pivot foot as she crossed midcourt. Ray will check back in here for Holtman for Platte Valley. 43-25, an 18-point lead here for Platte Valley. Langford for Ray over to the right wing. Kenzie Redden sends it across court for Coleman. To Langford. Back to Coleman in the corner. Shot from three. Misses off iron, tipped around. Out of bounds here off of Platte Valley.
Well, it's going to be a tough way to go for North Andrew right now. They've got Miller on the bench with 4 fouls. Reynez out of the ball game. It's going to put a lot of pressure on Lillian Richardson.
Yeah. And she'll inbounds here, trying to get to Schlitnick. Knocked out of bounds off the hands of Emily Langford. Ball inbounds up top for Ford, back over to the right wing. Richardson shot from three, drains it.
A little pump fake, sidestep, knocked down the three.
Underneath the minute left here in the third quarter. Down to Wolf, she will be fouled. Will go to line to shoot two. Foul is going to go here against Hayden Manley. That will be her first. Sorry, they have it down as her fourth. I think it's just her first, though. As Langford misses on the first.
I think they put it on Maya Ray, probably.
Yes. And they're going to get a foul call here off of the ball, or off the rebound against North Andrew.
Now they've got
Let's
see if they put
Maya
that up
Ray.
as being a 4.
They do have it up there as 5, but that should just be her
Yeah, it's
fourth.
fourth.
So they're going to talk about this here. I think that they're going to have a look at the books and find out that it's 4 on Ray and 1 on Manley. So that is correct.
Yeah.
They got that figured out now. So at the line is Megan Schlitnick. Misses on the first. Lily Terry and Miley Holtman will check in here for Ray and Coleman.
Got a little water spill.
I believe so. Right in front of the North Andrew bench. So now Schlitnick will take her second free throw attempt. Here with 54.1 left in the third quarter. Can't get the shot to fall. Ball tips around. Picked up by Terry. Back in transition. Wolf going to be fouled, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. As Presley Ford picks up her third foul. And Mike, we're starting to get towards the war of attrition here.
Well, yeah, there's no body contact certainly is being allowed.
Yeah. McKenna Wolf will hit the first. Checking in will be Cambrielle Stevie as Ford checks out. Second free throw from Wolf is good. 45-27, 40 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Richardson to bring the ball across midcourt here for North Andrew. Has it down to the right wing, brings it in the corner. Up top for Lassen, drives, going to be called for the travel.
Got going just a little too quick for getting the ball on the floor. That's the 23rd turnover for North Andrew thus far.
Lily Terry with it on the right wing. Gets caught in the corner, trying to go baseline to get rid of it. Gets it for Wolf. Up top for Langford. Wide open, Kenzie Redden from three. Misses off iron. Ball bounces around, picked up by Holtman. Terry trying to send it inside for Wolf. Picked up here by North Andrew. Time will expire on the third quarter of play. 45-27, Platte Valley with the lead as we head to the fourth quarter. We're back with more in a moment on Albany TV.
The Printery in Albany can do all of your printing. They do business cards, envelopes, brochures, books, calendars, posters, magnetic signs, banners, and everything in between. Come visit Perry and Susan at the Printery in Albany, where they have your printing covered. Call the Printery today at 660-726-5234. That's 660-726-5234 for fair and honest pricing, because to us, you're family.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
45-27 as we get ready to start the fourth quarter of play. It will be North Andrew basketball here to start out the fourth quarter. Ball inbounds here to Miller. Trying to send over to the right wing to Richardson, stolen away here by Holtman. For Langford to Terry. Back up top again here to Holtman. Lily Terry over to the left wing here for Hannah Clam. Backdoor cut, Lily Terry there to put it in for two.
Seen that play once or twice.
That's a Platte Valley Jefferson staple.
Yep.
Tegan Miller gets the ball across midcourt, drives through. Drove a little too far in as it's knocked away and picked up here by Platte Valley.
And it's a particular staple coming off a dead ball situation like the end of a quarter.
That one knocked away, picked up here by North Andrews. The pass was intended for Hannah Clam up at the top of the key. Richardson with the basketball, top of the key here for the Lady Cardinals. A minute gone so far here in this fourth quarter of play. It's a 20-point Platte Valley lead. Right wing with it for Stevie. Trying to send it inside that time to Lassen, knocked away, picked up here by Platte Valley. Holtman brings the ball across. Langford left wing. Dribbles down to the block, lays it up with the right hand, can't get the shot to fall. Schlitnick on the rebound. A minute and a half gone here in the fourth quarter, 47-27. Platte Valley leads here for North Andrew with a chance for the consolation game on the line here for both of these two teams on Saturday morning. Bright and early at 9 a.m.
Whew.
Richardson's pass knocked away. Picked up by Terry. She loses it. Now it's Hannah Clam in transition. Goes up. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound picked up here by Lassen. Timeout going to be called here by North Andrew with 5:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The administration, board, faculty, and staff at the Jefferson School District are proud of the accomplishments of all of the students enrolled at the Jefferson School District. The students at the Jefferson School continue to soar in all of their extracurricular activities by putting in the hard work and dedication that is needed to succeed. The Jefferson School District wants to wish Platte Valley the best of luck this season. The North Andrew School District's winning culture has helped cultivate the minds of their student athletes. The North Andrew School District works to provide a safe and orderly environment in which all students will learn and develop their potential and become responsible members of a global society. Helping their students succeed in sports, in the classroom, and for the future is the North Andrew School District in Rosendale.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. 47-27, 5:55 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And Mike, you just told me a stat there during the break for North Andrew. 27 points so far in the night, 27 turnovers.
Yeah.
Not a recipe for many wins.
No, it's not. And a lot of those, let's face it, are unforced.
That one tipped out of bounds off the inbounds off of Emily Langford.
A lot of them are frustration turnovers as well.
Miller to inbounds. Gets it inbounds for Ford. Over to Lassett. Drives. Sends it back out to Stevie. Cambriel Stevie top of the key. Trying to get over to Schlitnick over to left wing. Another steal here by Platte Valley goes to Day. Sends it back up top for Moutre. Left wing shot from three from Boderoff, no good. Rebound picked up this time by Cambriel Stevie. Miller to bring the ball across here for North Andrew. Drives baseline, has the shot partially tipped, but also partially getting a piece of Miller. That time was Day. And that foul against Allie Day is going to be her fourth. First free throw from Miller, rims out. Maya Ray checks back in along with McKenna Wolf as Day and Langford check out. Caroline Biergo will check in here for Stevie. And Miller sinks the second free throw. Going up off glass that time is Finley Moutre. Miller with the basketball. Dribbles in, trying to feed it off for Schlitnick on the block. Back up top for Ford. She'll drive, sends it out. Lassen from just in front of the three-point line, too strong. Rebound picked up that time by Boderoff. Maya Ray collects it in the corner. Trying to bring it back up to the top of the key. Gives it off here for Clam. Over to the right wing for Moutre. Inside for Wolf, trying to go up and under. Goes up. Shot no good. Rebound pulled in by Lassen. Caroline Biergo on the baseline. Sends it for Miller. And she's going to be fouled. As they're going to get this one here against Hannah Clam. That will be her first. Miller will inbounds. Halfway through the fourth quarter of play, 49-28 is the lead. Biergo on the baseline. Trying to send it into Schlitnick. Knocked away, picked back up by Biergo in the corner. Up for Ford. Trying to dribble in through four Platte Valley players. Loses it. Picked back up by Lassen. Trying to get to Schlitnick. Keeps it in play. Knocked out of bounds off the hands of Maya Ray. And Chloe Peary will check in now here for Platte Valley as Maya Ray will check out. Tegan Miller to inbounds. Up for Ford. Pass to Biergo, hits off her. Picked back up, though, at the top of the key. Back door for Miller. Going to be called for the travel. Checking in here for Platte Valley is going to be Aubrey DeGass and Whitney Redden. Boderoff and Peary will check out here for Platte Valley. Whitney Redden with the basketball, right wing. Sends it down to DeGass on the baseline, and pass is a little out of reach, out of bounds. Ford will bring the ball across midcourt here for North Andrew. And the pass to Manley goes through her hands, then stolen, or almost stolen away here by Moutre, forcing a tie-up. It does go to Platte Valley. So essentially another steal there. Peary over to Whitney Redden, left wing. Up top for Moutre. Up top for McKenna Wolf. Trying to send it into DeGace, and it's knocked away by Manley, but they're going to get a foul on her as well. Foul against Manley is her first. Underneath 3 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Ball inbound for Whitney Redden. I think she rolled an ankle as that one was inbounds to her. Called for the travel. This will be North Andrew basketball. Whitney Redden going to come out here for a moment as Jocelyn Boderoff will check back in. With it up top is Ford. Down to Biergo on the baseline. Sends it back out for Hildy Wheeler. Back to Biergo in the corner. Ford drives. Has it rejected away. Goes out of bounds. Here off of Platte Valley. Lily Terry checks back in along with Allison Riley. Moutre and Wolf will check out. Over to the right wing, shot from three. No good that time, goes out of bounds. There from Hildy Wheeler. (49-28), 2:20 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Over to the right wing with it is Allison Riley. Up top for Boderoff. Over to Terry, left wing. Down with it is Peary. Back out for Riley from three. Bounces out. And they're going to get a travel call here against Hildy Wheeler on the rebound. And this one goes out of bounds here off of North Andrew. 1:59 left to play here in this fourth quarter. Into the corner with it is Hannah Clam. Trying to send it back out. Stolen away here by Stevie. 1:45 left in the fourth. 49-28, Platte Valley with the lead. Ford over the left wing here for Biergo. Into the corner for Stevie. Her shot. Rolls out, tipped around. Still tipping around. And it's Wheeler that comes away with it. Biergo from three. Misses off iron. And we're going to get a foul called here against Manly.
Well, it's a tough way to go back-to-back nights. And I got to thinking, that's partly because of the bad weather, but they would have been a back-to-back night anyway, either way.
Anderson will check in.
Because the third night of the tournament's always
the one that probably wouldn't would be the North Andrew game.
Right.
For the boys, that'll be next against Princeton. Up top with it is Bodoroff, gets it for Terry. Dribbles down to the block, goes up, too strong, off glass, rebound pulled in here by Manly.
Good strong rebound by the freshman Manly.
Wheeler to bring the ball across mid-court here for North Andrew, into the corner for Biergo. Down to Manly on the block. Goes up strong, too strong, off glass. Rebound picked up here by Platte Valley. Foul going to be called here against Wheeler.
Don't think what anybody wants to see is getting into the bonus. And 40 seconds, I don't think we will, probably.
We are going to have another jump ball, though, that is going to go to North Andrew here with 31.3 left, and it's a 21-point Platte Valley lead. Make sure to stay tuned for the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's Winners Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game.
I think we've got a pretty good idea
I
who
believe
that might
so.
be.
Wheeler over to the left wing. Down to the baseline. The shot off backboard that time by Anderson. No good. Run down here by North Andrew at the top of the key by Anderson. Biergo on the wing. Trying to send it down to Manly on the baseline. And the shot from the elbow. No good that time from Aurora Miller, and then picked up on the rebound by Platte Valley. They win 49-28. We're back with the BTC Bank postgame. Tonight's player of the game when we come back in a moment. You don't have to ask that one, do you?
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we take a look here at the stats from the ball game. For Platte Valley, they shoot 16 for 51 from the field, 5 for 23 from behind the three-point arc, 12 for 19 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Maya Ray with 21 points. Following that, it was Miley Holtman with 7. And then 4 points on the night for Emily Langford, 3 points on the night for Allie Day, 2 points on the night for Lily Terry, McKenna Wolf, Finley Moutre, and Mackenzie Swinford. And then 1 point on the night for Chloe Perry. For North Andrew, they shoot 10 for 31 from the field, 0 for 4 from behind the three-point arc, 8 for 16 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Lillian Richardson with 12 points, 4 points on the night for Kyra Lassen, 3 points on the night for Briley Reynez, Tegan Miller, Presley Ford, and Megan Schlitnick. And Mike, tonight our Winner's Circle Trophies and Award North Player of the Game is Maya Ray with 21 points.
Yeah, and I don't think, a lot of times we say, well, it could have been this person, could have been this person. Really, that was the choice.
The only player in double figures tonight and had 20.
And had 8 rebounds to go along with that. The big difference in the game to me maybe was North Andrew's foul trouble that forced them out of some things that were working for them defensively. And I think the other thing was in the turnovers.
Yeah.
Won't get into a lot, but it was north of 30. Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, Platte Valley had 17 turnovers, which is probably more than you want. Some of that with time with people off the bench too, in all fairness. But I thought Platte Valley's pressure really bothered North Andrew, and I thought that along with Maya Ray was the big difference in the ball game.
We'll be back with our next game, Princeton North Andrew boys, when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.